Hey there, sign of Aries. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing really good. This is Kim here to do your reading for your second week in January. Second week in January reading. I'm actually going to use the Good Tarot for your whole reading. So we might need Light Seers Tarot here. I got Dream Keepers Tarot just as a backup in case we need to clarify. And then we will. But yeah, so calling in your spirit guides, your angels, the Fool, higher self, higher power. Let's get messages for our lovely Aries, our confident Aries. Aries, are you going to answer the call? There's a new beginning coming. Release all judgments. Something's calling to you. Something's calling to you. General messages, please, for the second week of January for Aries. These are intuitive messages as well as reading, from what the cards are giving with the tarot. It's a combination. I think it is with all readers. It's just a combination. Woo! It's a combination. So I think the reason that call card came out with the Fool is because you have Two of Earth in the reverse, which is pretty clear meaning of like being a little, it's either an unbalance, right? It's an unbalance, signifying an unbalanced area in your life, or it is something about being kind of resistant to any change that's wanting to come in. So look, you may have done some work, and what I'm getting is that you've done work and you've freed up space for something brand new to come in, and it's here and there, it's banging on the door saying, do you want to answer the call? So I don't know what this is about. I don't know what this is about, Aries, but this is about something that we're putting up a resistance to, even though we've created space for it. Okay, what is the challenge here? What's the challenge? Okay, 8 of water. 2 of air. Oh, you're mirroring something. You're mirroring something that's telling you, there's something in your outside world that is telling you why exactly you're not moving forward. or what exactly it is that still needs to change. There's a big decision about that. It's almost like these birds are singing to you here. Look at these beautiful birds with the crowns on their head appropriately, right? I love my birds. I love them. I have a bird feeder outside, and oh my gosh, I see birds all day long. Lots of cardinals. There's a woodpecker, finches, sweet finches. So let me get back on track. Sorry. But it's like I'm feeling the higher perspective with this bird. So that's what I'm like loving about this. That's interesting because you know what? I rarely see a woodpecker feather, even though like we have one. But that right there, it looks just like this woodpecker's, the redhead woodpecker. I don't know what else you call it, but it has these little feather with all these dots, with all these little polka dots on it. So there's something, okay, it's waiting on you. It's waiting on you to decide. However, you might be waiting on someone else to come back. Look, you may have moved on, very much so, in many areas of your life, but there's something that maybe either you're feeling inclined to go back and tidy up what was a mess, right? Or you're coming back after feeling like you'd been gone. So some of you all may have left to find your ninth cup and then been like, yeah, it's more about my inner work than trying to find it in something else. So you may be going back to a situation that you'd previously left. All of these are valid, or you may be waiting for somebody, and that might be why you haven't changed or moved on from something, is because it is waiting energy, or expecting somebody to come back, or maybe the issue is someone's not coming back, and maybe that's an issue. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's like we need to move on. Big group of Aries, so obviously it's not going to be everybody, but there's also career here. There's also change with what it is that you do. Something might be kind of like mundane, hard to balance, not working. And it's all based on your decision here of, it feels like stay safe, play it safe, stay here, play it safe. Even if I'm not making it, at least I'm getting more than, and then comparing. And I don't know. There's just something about this Two of Air that's like, this is going to bring some big freedom to you in your life. Whatever this decision is about that you need to make. Some of you really just need to move on. Yeah, okay. So there's some kind of unbalance. There's something we're going to figure out. We're going to figure out what it is. It may be that you're having to juggle. There's also a message of people having to juggle more than, okay, so if one person is off doing their own thing, you may be, you know, juggling more for the sake of another person in a relationship. You know what I mean? So here's the world laying kind of like this. I'm going to leave it like that. I feel like that's what it is, because I feel like there's this transition, old earth, new earth, always infinitely getting bigger, expanding. You have, you're on your way to unlocking the key to this new ascended completion. It's not upright because we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse as the issue. It's being stopped. I don't feel like that there is anything blocking you though, except for your decision. I hope that makes sense, because this is what I'm getting is I feel like it's just and look, there, are you gonna answer the call? So it's weird. Tarot cards for me, ever since I started doing this stuff with all of the signs, the last few years, they mean different things. Like they'll take on different meanings for different months or different, even just a week sometimes. They take on a different meaning. And judgment here, even though this says call, answer the call, judgment had been coming across to me in the regular tarot to the classic tarot as being awakened to a truth. Okay? And listen, some of us, a lot of us, are being awakened to a sick body, a sick relationship, a toxic situation. It's like, surprise, all the things that you were distracted by, stopping you from feeling what was really going along. It's like alarming when this judgment card comes. And that's when we can place judgment on whether something feels good or not. Because when this truth comes into our lives, it's like I said, it's like awakening to some sick things that we have to get back together, put back together, put our life back together, put our body back together, whatever the message is. Or completely new, like for most people, completely new, something completely new. Are you going to answer the call? The call is yours. It's from you. There we go. Ace of Cups energy. Are you going to answer the call? Your Ace of Cups is saying there's a big opportunity. Somebody might be pregnant. It may be a new job. It may be anything that's just really, really good that provides lots of love, right? She got a lot of twos. A lot of twos. Okay, so I'm putting these back, and we're just gonna, I'm gonna shuffle the way that, like I was. So the present moment, what do we have for the present moment? I have the 3 of air, and it's in reverse. And I have the 5 of air in reverse on the bottom. 2 cards that I would like to get for sure. 5 of air in the reverse is really about like letting go. If there's any conflict, if there's any arguing, it's like not wanting to, and maybe getting away from that, because with the 3 of air, we are definitely releasing any kind of pain, anything where somebody may have left in the past. I mean, the issue might be them trying to come back. You have to completely release this pain and fighting in order for it to be full circle, new completion. But it's definitely here. This is a major healing for yourself, and letting go of whoever is or whatever is attached to it. Okay, so the future energy here for Aries, future energy. So I would think that you're feeling or going to start feeling a lot lighter, by the way, with this 3 of air. King of Earth, temptation. Okay. So the challenge is this temptation. It might be this person wanting to come back after either there's a challenge for something brand new to start, or this person might have been unfaithful. With the King of Earth in the reverse, it's like it is a committed person, but it is usually an energy that has kind of let you down in a commitment. It's not masculine or feminine. It's just somebody that was in a partnership that, well, they made the decision to cheat or something like that. They gave in to temptation, or they did some kind of behavior that jeopardized things in your relationship, such as drugs or alcohol, or you know what I'm saying, like neglecting the important things. So there could be temptation around this person, or temptation, I would just flat out to cheat. I mean, temptation to cheat. It might also be regarding finances, because it seems like it could throw you off balance if you gave into some kind of temptation that involved misappropriation of money, like for the family. You know what I mean? Capricorn energy, possibly Taurus energy there. And then, you know, with this other major arcana here, we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. But like I said, these things, this is mirroring. So your new chapter, your ascended experience, it's definitely coming, but it's going to come with mirroring temptations to see if you're really even ready for it. If your soul is ready for it. If you are ready for it. Definitely new beginning awaits. A focus on healing soulmate and family relationships is what you're feeling right now. So you're feeling like something's a little broken because the 6 of Waters in reverse. So it's something that it's a hurting, actually. This energy is a hurting. It is something family. It's something either with family or people who are so close to you. They're like family. They're saying there needs to be a complete tearing down of something, and then the new beginning awaits here. Oh, I love that. Look at his gold scepter. Here you go. So this page of Earth is really, to me, it's like really powerful. has a lot of powerful tools here. And that young beginner's mind where it's like, yep, new beginning, youthful energy, it's going to work. Positive. These things are going to get mended. And maybe that's what is in throwing things off balance, is that without these ties being stronger, or the strongest they can be, things get a little off balance. So that could either be soulmate, or like I said, family, or some people close to you like family. And this is brand new adventure. It's not, I mean, it might be within the finances, but there we go. Commitment. It's regarding commitment. I have the 6 of fire on the bottom. So this is a victory. This is a win. This is you. It's almost like you winning for the team. So your commitment, the Hierophant, doing things in the way that you feel, the order and the way that you feel they should be done. It almost might feel traditional. You might say it feels traditional, like it's something I'm needing to do. I have to do. I feel like I have to do. Okay. You're the one that makes that important. At first you're conditioned, and then when you're aware and you're awakened to people's roles and the fact that they can be different, the commitment is just how you're going to view it. Sometimes it's a little strict or rigid, and that would be, but it doesn't really, whatever floats your boat is what I say. Whatever floats your boat. What is the hope or fear here? And it's definitely pulling on the Page of Earth. You really want perseverance. You want this to work out. I'm seeing those stars as members of your family too. Wow. Yeah, and then the representation of the dragonfly, the death, the rebirth cycle, and the wishes coming true, a new adventure, a new start, maybe a new relationship with money, or a new way to achieve money goals for family, possibly. 9 of fire. All right, and the outcome is looking like, man, this is actually a pretty good reading. No, you've not got huge stand up and shout moments, but you're thinking well, and you can address any of these energies if you want to. Oh, wow. You might. Yeah, 5 of air says, I don't want to, it's in the reverse. It's like, I don't want to fight over this. Queen of Earth, when it's like this right here on this commitment, okay, you may be this matriarch here, or it might be not wanting to fight with a matriarch figure in your family. This is extremely abundant. So I might have the energy completely open for receiving financial, gains and stuff. This might be insinuating a change towards home, something of upgrading a home business, or even starting a home business. This might be indicating single mother. This might be indicating like, hey, I'm doing this, and this is all on my own. Now, it could be single father energy too. It's the provider, nurturer. It's the matriarch. I don't even associate that with gender. So it's the King of Earth here in the reverse is just like, okay, there may be something off with temptation or finances within half of this system, but we're divinely ready to receive abundance, and we're growing, and we don't want to fight about it. So it's like large and in charge here. Yeah. Now, it also, Capricorn could be getting involved here with this commitment in some way, shape, or form. Or Taurus. Okay, so that's what I've got for your, see, with the don't want to fight, and then the Queen of Air. So just not really going after something at the moment. Somebody feels like an outsider, getting more information, going after what you want, seeing the competition, but you know what? It's all right. It's all right. You're going to be all right. All right, so let's get some of these Pretty heavy messages, Aries, but whatever this commitment is, even if this, so if this is like a business and you're starting something new, this is a commitment, and it will be a commitment that spins you into something, into a completion. On your mind, this optimism, the Page of Earth, this new adventure, yeah, remain positive. I mean, it's all about your thoughts and where you're directing events, and it's looking good. It's looking very hopeful, perseverance, strength, and courage for everybody. Yeah, okay, so if you're having a new beginning with your coins, your finances, Spirit is saying, hey, this situation will improve with this new adventure, new beginning for whatever this situation of the Six of Cups in reverse is about for you. And then look, with the, and this landed here on the World. So it says big happy changes. Big happy changes. Nice. On the bottom, success. On the bottom, success. So let's get some tea leaves for you. Tea leaves for you, Aries. Serious reading. Fan, romance, celebration, or a party. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Table, hard work ahead. And that there's a commitment card. I think that's why it's coming out on that. And then look, the situation will improve because why? You have a 4-leaf clover. For great good fortune, insert play, more play into your life, but you found a 4-leaf clover in your reading. That's extremely promising. So I'm very happy for that. Thank you so much, Aries. Sending you love and light as always. Bye.